Hello teacher, welcome to this interview for English course number 4 for USIL University. In this occasion, the person who has interviewed was my cousin Diego, who has finished to study his career management and finance. Now we will meet his career's choice and other experiences when he was a student university. Without anything else to say, let's start with the interview. Start with this interview. Hi Diego, how are you? Thank you for your time, and thank you for your time to hear today.
Hi Piero, I'm fine. Thanks for your invitations. I'm very happy to share with you some experiences and goals.
Yeah, I'm really happy to hear your talks and some interesting topics. Let's get started. Okay, let's start with the first. Tell me, when you choose your career, what was your principal motivation to choose to study economics?
Well, first I choose study economics at fourth grade in the high school, and my principal motivation was the interest to make money and know how the worlds work and the cash flows.
That sounds good. In a short words, you was very decided when you was in the final grades of high school. It's really interesting. Okay, after that, we continue with this. This question is about with the society. For example, how do you think you can contribute your experience, your skills to the people in the future through your career? For example, what advices you can give to the new generations?
Okay. First, I believe I can contribute with the idea of understand how the economy works and how this involves among the people. Since the decision, the production and the consumption of any goods or services too. This is what I want to talk in my speeches, in my I write in my articles.
Yeah, with a good decisions, the people live better or take a good decision with their investments, for example. That that all. I really agree with your ideas. Well, now I want to hear about your experiences. Um, have you had an experience in a company or maybe in a institution during your time as a student?
Yes. As a student, 2 years ago, I began a project as a prac- practi- practitioner in in a group of students which contribute with articles, speeches, and talks about the conjunctural problems in Peru. These institutions call it economic associations for economic students in the PUCP where I study. Try to give information about how is the Peruvian economy.
I really interested about about your experience. In short words, you work you like to work in a group. For example, your practices in a bank with those students. That's good. Mm, well, Diego, in these times or in your last time, like as a university student, have you read about have you read the main economic and political problems in our country? We know in our country we had a lot of problems of political or other problems. But in your opinion, what, uh, what is the principal problem right now in our country?
Okay, I think the principal problem in Peru is the corruption in any level. For example, I think that the clash flows which involves among the politicals, directors, president, or any public agent uh, mm, leads a body of corruption. Every starts a corruption action since you be able to accept uh, things just for interest of money.
Yeah, I think the same about your the corruption. The corruption was the problem, the principal problem in our country. Um, one example was the last five presidents of Peru. In this moment, were were in a in the jail, no, and that is bad for the Peruvian politician. The corruption was it's a bad it's a bad problem. It's about the principal problem in Peru in this maybe 20-25 years. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-mm. Well, in in another question we have about your goals because maybe in a long term, would you like to create your own business? And what kind of business will it be and why?
Okay, instead of a creation a business, I want to live about my insurance uh, in a stock market. I like to introduce the stock market to understand how to invest better than other people and understand how it gained many revenues that I will get in the future in a long term. I would like to live with this kind of uh, cash flows in the future. That is what is my plan.
Hmm. I like your idea I like your idea of business because maybe it could be a little business, but for the future it can be positive for maybe for your economic situation. That's good. Well, Now, now I want to ask this. At the university, you have I don't know, a business leader that you admire. It could be in Peru or in other countries.
Okay. I have a lot authors who talks about the business, the economy, the finance, the management. But I have one who is called um, Graham. Uh, he's an investor who has the key of understand what is the meaning of invest. Invest is not just a short time like a speculation to sell or buy things in a short term. No, no, no. Invest is an idea to you have money in a long term. You start invest in any kind of value market, but in the future you will gain money for your starting investment. That is the idea. The idea that I will share with this author is that invest is in a long term, not just an speculation, like many people understand or try to understand how it works.
Hmm. Good, good explanation about the investment, about your business leader. I like. Mm, okay. Arriving at the finale of this interview, I want to ask this question. What is your opinion about financial responsibility, and what do you think about the financial education? Do you think do you think that the Peruvian people have a good financial education or no? What is your opinion about that?
Well, my opinion about that is significantly um, uh, changing because the began of this century, many people in Peru don't has money in bank or have services, financial services. But now, with introduce with application just a Yape or Plain, many people start to introduce to the financial system. So this is changing very, very quickly. I think this time, as a new generation, we are involved in the new chance to introduce the financial system with facilities. So, as I think, as a people, everyone has the responsibility to lead their finan- financial goals and understand basically, not technically, but basically how the economy works and how the financial system works too. That is what I have to say to everyone who is interested in this topic. Everything you take a decision, you must know how to do in the market whatever it was.
Yeah, yes, I agree exactly when you mentioned about the new generation uh, have the technologies now. For example, you mentioned Yape or Plin. It's a good to start the financial education for the new generation because they can move their money to other people or invest in a little business. Yes, for they can start about their financial education uh, by those apps. No, well, we finish with this interview, Diego. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. Your insights were very interesting, and I am sure they will inspire others. And nothing. Good luck with your goals in finance and management. My best wishes to you.
Thanks. Thanks for the interview.
Okay, see you in another opportunity. Thank you for your time.
Bye.